Recording. Awesome. Okay, so now we can get started with our presentation. And by the way, guys, before I begin, let me just apologize if you hear any planes flying over. I live very close to the airport, so I do apologize if you hear any planes flying over. But yes, welcome everyone to our Skynet weekly webinar. This is our international webinar where we have people from all over the world joining us, and already we are seeing in our chat people from all over the world that are tuning in right now. And thank you to each and every single one of you for being here today. And if you're here for the first time, what can you expect from today's call? Well, we're going to show you what Skynet is. We're going to show you how it works. And most importantly, we're going to show you how you can benefit from this amazing opportunity. So let me just close this side of the screen so I'm not distracted by my own face. And now we can get started. Awesome. So let's begin with our presentation. So before we get into the details of what Skynet is, how it works and everything, there is one thing that's very, very important I'll highlight to you guys, and that is this disclaimer. So what you're about to see today is purely informational, guys. Okay, we do not offer any financial advice whatsoever. And to summarize this entire disclaimer, what this simply is saying to you is that, guys, we are involved in the financial markets. And at the end of the day, in the financial markets, there is always an element of risk. Okay, there is no guarantees, there is no promise. And if anyone is guaranteeing you anything, especially within the financial markets, you should run far away as possible, because they are definitely lying to you. Nobody can guarantee you anything in the financial markets, and we want to make that clear to you. So please consider that before making your decision on whether you want to get started with Skynet systems or not, because everything we're going to show you today is purely informational for you to see, and then for you to decide if this is what you want to be involved in. And the biggest difference between winners and losers in the financial market is risk management. And we can have the best risk management, but at the end of the day, there's always risk. So I wanted to highlight that to you guys and keep it transparent and honest with you guys from the very, very beginning of this presentation. So now let's get started. Welcome to Skynet Systems. Now, what is Skynet Systems? So it's important that you guys understand straight off the jump that Skynet Systems is not a company itself. It's actually a 100% branded product of the broker Cermak LLC. And I will give you guys more information on what Cermak LLC is and the broker in just a little while. But what is the purpose? What is the vision for Skynet Systems? And the vision is to develop high frequency trading bots that are designed to help you profit from the largest financial market in the world. And what is this largest financial market in the world? That is the Forex market. So the Forex market is currently trading 7.5 trillion with a T, by the way. It's not billion, it's trillion. $7.5 trillion every single day. And that, my friends, is just a 14% increase in the last 5 years alone. So there is plenty of money in this industry. There is plenty of opportunity within this industry. And with the right technology, you will be able to benefit. Now, a lot of people think of the Forex market as just a place where you can go and buy and sell currencies. And even though that is true, there is actually a lot more to the Forex market than just that. So for example, in the Forex market, you can also trade indices and commodities. And right now, that's what we're doing, because we are currently trading on the US 30. And if you don't know what the US 30 is, to simply put it, it's 30 of the largest publicly traded companies in the United States. So it's a very, very big deal in the world of finance. Now, we are trading on the US 30, but the real beauty of our technology is the flexibility that we get. So let's say, for example, if US 30 isn't performing the best right now, we can look at real market conditions and analyze to see what's going on. We always have additional strategies or different approaches that we can take to make sure that our clients are consistently profiting. But right now, US 30 is still doing good for us, but we just know we have other alternatives in place to make sure that our clients stay winning. Now, how do our clients benefit? How do our clients stay winning? This is where HFT technology comes into place. Now, if you don't know what HFT means, it means high frequency trading. Now, high frequency trading is essentially algorithm trading. Okay, this is an algorithm specifically designed to follow a specific course or strategy within the financial markets. But what separates Skynet to most other trading platforms that you've seen out there is that we don't just have our bot go into the market and run wild and whatever happens, happens. No, we have a professional team of traders and analysts that are constantly monitoring and adapting the system day by day, because an AI is great to help you find the right opportunities in the market, but AI doesn't have any clue about its surroundings. It doesn't know what happens in the real world. And as you guys know, real world events, they have a massive impact on the financial markets, especially on the Forex market. So the reason why we have the team of professional traders and the team of professional analysts constantly monitoring the system Monday to Friday is to make sure that if there are any events that's going on, we can always fine tune our risk management to make sure that we are protecting everyone's funds, because that is the biggest priority for this platform. And to give you a little bit more insight about HFT trading is, like I said, high frequency trading, and is very fast and efficient trading. So a typical trade will last literally couple of milliseconds. You'll be in and out of the market within 1 or 2 seconds, and large frequency of trades is what allows us to be profitable throughout the day. And as I explained to you before, at the moment we're only trading on the US 30, so there is a time zone that we trade on to make sure that we catch the most volatility in the market, and then we can execute our profits for the day. So HFT also boosts liquidity into the market as well. And as I mentioned, we can buy and sell, currencies. We can buy and sell the US 30 that we're trading at the moment without major price changes. So we don't need the price to go crazy for us to make profit. Even with the smallest of movements in the market, we can still capitalize. As long as the volatility is adding up to what we need, we will be able to find profit within the market. So moving on from there now, let's actually talk about the technology that we have and how you guys can access this. So we have 3 different bots available that everyone can purchase. But one thing you guys should know is that all 3 of these bots, by the way, are built on the same technology. They're running the same algorithm, the same technology. The only difference is risk management. And again, the risk management in this context simply applies to how many trades we place on each of these bots. So before we actually get into the details of the bots, you guys should also know as well that we've been testing these bots on private servers for the past 2 years before we made them available to the public, before we made them available to our community. And the results that we got back from those were very impressive results. We saw results between 20, 30 to up to 40% a month. But one thing that I really want to highlight that you guys understand is that based on the results that you're seeing are based on past performances, and past performances does not guarantee future results, because at the end of the day, the real market conditions is what we can go by. And at the moment, the real market conditions are not the greatest. As you know, there are wars going on, there's an election coming on, and all of these things have an impact on the market. So past performances does never ever guarantee future results. It's just an insight to show you guys what the bots can do, what the capabilities are. But with the correct risk management, we can make this thing run for the long term, and that is our intention and that is our plan. So let's move on to the different bots that we have. So the first bot that we have is the T800 bot. Now this one costs you $29.99 for the year. All right, this is not a monthly subscription. This is a yearly subscription. And with this subscription, you guys will get 1 year of full access on our bot. Now, this bot can do up to 20% a month. And the minimum deposit on this is $100. Now, I know you guys have seen something and it's caught your eye. Just give me a second. Let me explain the bots and then I'll get back to that as well. Then we have the T1000. So the T1000 is $49.99 for the year. And this bot can produce up to 30% profit every month. And then the last but not least, our most powerful and most lucrative bot is the TX bot. And this one costs $99.99 for the year. And also it will produce up to 40% profit a month. But as I mentioned before, and I'll say it again, past performances do not guarantee future results. Now, I know there is one more thing that you guys have seen here that has caught your eye, and that is the deposit lock. Because I know anytime I say the word lock, it automatically raises eyebrows, and rightfully so, okay? I can understand why you'd have some concerns when it comes to the deposit lock, but give me a second to explain to you guys why we have this in place. So if you guys are from the industry, or if you know about the Forex market, you will know that HFT systems or HFT bots are typically, turned away by brokers. The reason why brokers turn them away is because they are not really profitable for the broker. They're profitable for the people that are using them, but for the broker, not as much. Why is that the case? Because the trades are fast and the transaction fees are very, very low, meaning that the broker themselves don't really get to make too much money, but the community or the people that are using it will make very, very good money. And for this reason, we had to create our own broker, which is Cermak LLC. Now, Cermak LLC was created specifically for this technology, for this product to be used. Now, in order for us to keep Cermak LLC, sustainable, and to keep Cermak LLC running, we have to get constant liquidity from liquidity providers and banks as well, in order for us to pay out the profits that our clients are making. So how do we do this? And how do we show them that we are capable of doing this? Well, this is where the deposit lock comes into place, because your initial deposit will be locked for 6 months, and the locked deposit gives us the opportunity to show these liquidity providers and the banks that we can hold liquidity for a specific period of time, allowing us to get more liquidity from them to pay profits for our members. But one important thing that you guys should definitely know is that it's only your initial deposit which is locked for 6 months. From the very first day onwards, when you join Skynet Systems, the profit that you make every single day, Monday to Friday, that profit is yours to keep and for you to withdraw. So you can withdraw that profit whenever you like. The minimum withdrawal is just $10. Okay, so just to quickly remind you, it's only your initial deposit that is locked for 6 months, and your profits are available for you to withdraw from the very first day. And after your 6 month deposit lock is over, you can withdraw your initial deposit as well. And again, I've been in this industry for a very long time. I've seen a lot of companies that have their variations of deposit locks, but I've never seen a 6 month deposit lock. Usually they're a lifetime deposit lock or a 1 year or 2 year deposit lock, but the 6 month deposit lock is to make sure that we are also protecting the business for the long term, but also giving our members an opportunity to not have to wait too long to get their initial deposit back. So that is everything to do with our bots that we have to offer. And again, as I mentioned before, the minimum deposit is just $100, guys. So for $100, you can get involved in the largest financial markets in the world and make money. And again, the purpose of Skynet is not to make you a millionaire overnight. We're not promising you this. We're not saying you're going to put in $100 today and tomorrow you're going to have $100,000. That is not what we're saying at all. The purpose of Skynet and the reason why we made it so accessible to everyone with such a low entry fee is because we want Skynet Systems to, even if it has the smallest of impact in your life, let's say your bot helps you pay for your phone bill, helps you pay for your car insurance, helps you pay for your grocery shopping. Even if this product can take away just a little bit of burden off your shoulders, that's what we are aiming to achieve. Okay, it's not about making everyone a millionaire or billionaire overnight. That doesn't happen. We don't sell you any dreams. We don't sell you a false reality on what you can expect. We're just being very open and transparent with you on what you can expect from this system. So that highlights the 3 bots that we have. And we also have a MyFX book, by the way, which is connected to each bot that we have. So the MyFX book tracks and audits live results. Okay, so you can see from the very first day of when we launched Skainet, you can see from then till now, every single trade that we've had, wins, losses, everything is available. And after this call, I will show you guys where you can also access those MyFX book as well. So you can go back for yourself and before, when you're doing your own due diligence, you can go back to the MyFX book and see all of the results that we have to offer. Now, talking about the profits and talking about the results, let's actually dive into a bit more detail on what happens with those profits. So with the profits that you're making on a daily basis, 50% of the profits you keep are yours and 50% goes into our compensation plan. Now, if you're someone who's just here for the product, don't worry about the compensation plan, but just know whatever profit you're making on a daily basis, 50% is yours to keep, and you can withdraw that anytime you want as long as it's over $10 because the minimum withdrawal fee, minimum draw is $10. Now, to give you an example of how the profit sharing work, again, very simple. Let's say you make $100 in profit today. $50 you keep and the other $50 goes into the compensation plan. Now, moving on from there, we're going to talk about MetaTrader 5. Now, this for me was a very, very important thing to see when I got involved in this platform, because the reason why is because I know, being involved in the Forex industry now for several years, I know how difficult it is, especially as of recently, to be on MetaTrader 5. Because you see, before, guys, people could be involved, people can set up a broker on MetaTrader 5 without passing the proper compliance structure, without having the right regulations, without having the right licenses in order for them to be on the platform. But how they were doing it before is that they were getting sub licenses from people that already had the full license. And because of that, so many people unfortunately were scammed because of these brokers that were registered on MetaTrader 5. Because MetaTrader 5 is the biggest and most reputable trading platform in the world, a lot of people trust it. And because they weren't following the right compliance things, a lot of people were unfortunately scammed because of these different brokers. But last year, the SEC got involved, and the SEC got involved and told MetaQuotes, who is the owner of MetaTrader 5, that they need to stop this practice, meaning every single broker that is on MetaTrader 5 from that point onwards has to pass constant compliance checks, not just the business, but the people behind the broker. They need to be passed in terms of the compliance checks as well. They need to have the correct licenses. They need to have the correct business infrastructure in order for them to be on MetaTrader 5. And this rigorous auditing that they do and these rigorous checks that they're doing make sure that the platforms that are on MetaTrader 5 are there because they are legitimate. And Cermak LLC, our broker that we've created for this product, is on MetaTrader 5 and has been since the day of its launch. So every month we are constantly audited and we have to provide the right information to make sure that we can stay on the platform. Because if you do not pass the compliance, they will instantly remove you from MetaTrader 5. And thousands of brokers were removed last year alone just because of that. So this also gave me a lot of confidence in understanding how the business was set up and the structure behind it. And also, the biggest thing is that every single member in the company gets their own MetaTrader 5 account. So when you sign up with Skainet Systems, you automatically get your own MetaTrader 5 account built through Cermak LLC. And that allows you to go in there and see the live trading results, which is absolutely amazing. Because in my opinion, when you can see what happens live and direct in the market, the company showing you that what they have is real and they are planning to deliver on those results, because you can see it directly from the live trading results. Now, that to me was very, very impressive, because I've been in this industry a long time. I've seen a lot of companies that promise you a lot of things, but when it comes down to it and you want to see the real proof, are they really trading? They can never show you that. Why? Because they're not an MT5, they don't have an MT5 license, and a lot of them are not even actually trading, real trading. They're just selling you a dream. But everyone here can see that every single member in Skainet Systems gets their own MT5 account, and they can see all of the real trading that is going on. Now, despite everything that I've just said, I know that there are still people on this call that might be a little bit skeptical. They might say, Asim, you know what? It all sounds good, sounds great, but I need to see this work for my very own eyes. I need to see this thing deliver what you're saying. And that's perfectly fine. And we understand this, because what we've created is a free demo bot. Now, this demo bot you can use for 14 days, is zero risk to you, zero cost for you, and it takes a couple of seconds to set this up as well. Now, the purpose of this demo bot is for you to decide before you commit to Skainet Systems, is for you to decide whether this technology is for you or not. So you simply deposit whatever amount you want. It's a virtual amount. You can put however much you want in there. And once that money is in there, you'll see that the bot is trading on real market conditions. So even though it's a demo bot, but it's trading on real market conditions. So you'll be able to see in that time how much profit you could have potentially generated. And after the 14 days, it's up to you to decide whether you want to be a part of a group of people that are winning in the forex market or not. But that's your decision. Okay. So now, before we move on to the second half of our presentation, in which we're going to discuss our affiliate program, it's very important that I also share this with you guys as well. Our number one priority will always be our product. Okay. That is always going to be the number one priority. We need to make sure that our product is working great. We need to make sure that our product is constantly producing results. And why do I say this? Because a lot of times people think that, especially when you see a business model like ours, they will think that the emphasis is more so on the affiliate marketing and not on the product. But with us, that is not the case. Our emphasis and focus has always been on the product. Okay, so if the product is delivering results, whether we have someone in the business who decides, affiliate marketing is not for them, they just want a product to make them money, that's what we are offering to you guys. But for some of you on this call that do want to take advantage of the affiliate marketing side of things, we do have a very good compensation plan or affiliate program that would allow you to do so, but it's optional. It's not mandatory. No one is asking you to build the business or share the business in order for you to make money with us. You can simply come in, just connect to our system, use the bot, and earn money from that as well. But if you do decide to share it with other people, there are huge benefits in there for you as well. And let's start with the first one that we have, which is the direct bonus. Now, this is a very simple and easy bonus to understand, because how it works is very simple. When I personally sponsor someone, let's say I sponsor I don't know, let me pick out a name. Joseph. Let's say I sponsor Joseph. Okay. Now, if Joseph purchases a bot, whatever the sale of the bot is, I get 15%. Okay. So let's say, for example, I sponsor Joseph and Joseph purchases the TX bot, which costs $99.99. I will earn 15% of it, which is 14.99. So that is what I am making from this direct bonus. And the good thing is as well is that even if you don't have a bot yourself, even if you haven't deposited or you don't have a bot yourself, but if you bring someone onto the platform, you can still earn this direct bonus. And it gets even better because when Joseph decides to resubscribe next year, that's another $15 that I get to make from his purchase of the TX bot. So now let's move on to the team bonus example, because this is something that I promise you guys, you probably haven't seen a team bonus like this before. You've probably seen team bonuses, but not like this one. And the reason why I say this is because besides the direct bonus, okay, besides the direct bonus, every other bonus that you're going to see from here on out is all paid from the profits that we are generating our members on a day-to-day basis. So let me just quickly remind you of our profit sharing system. So we have a profit sharing system. Whatever profit you generate, 50% goes to you and the other 50% goes into our compensation plan, which is what you're seeing right now. Now, why have we done it this way? Why have we created it to be like this? The reason is because a lot of businesses in this industry fail because they are constantly relying on new package sales or constantly relying on new products to try and bring more business in. But we don't have to do that because our system is sustainable and it can pay within itself. So even if no one else decided to join the business today, the members that are in the business right now, especially those who are in the affiliate program, they will still be able to earn money every single day because we're paying you your commission based on the profits that we are generating for people. So how does the team bonus work? Now, it's very, very simple, okay? The moment you purchase your bot, and you deposit the minimum amount, which is $100, you are instantly at level 1. Level 1 means that you can earn 10% commission of the daily trading profits of anyone that you directly sponsor. Okay. So if I sponsor Joseph, for example, now Joseph is earning, let's say $100 a day from his bot. Okay. I will earn 10% of that, which is $10. So Monday to Friday, if Joseph is earning $100, I'm getting $10 out of that Monday to Friday. And guys, that's called real residual income. This is not a fake residual income where you need to, keep selling products or keep selling some sort of service to earn this residual. This is real residual income, meaning that when Joseph deposits and his trading starts, from that day onwards, I'm able to earn from him and the profits that he is making, which in my opinion, I think is very fair and I think is very cool as well, because it gives everyone an opportunity to earn, the people that are using the product and the people that are sharing the product. Now, how do you increase the levels? So as you increase the levels, your percentage that you're making or the commission that you're making on the profits also increases. And this is where the team turnover comes into play. So whether it's you directly or whether through the help of Joseph, let's say for this example, and sorry, Joseph, I know I've used your name a lot on this call. I do apologize, but let's just say I signed up Joseph, and even if Joseph helps bring in some business, if your team turnover is meeting these requirements right here, you will be able to level up. So let's say, for example, from my efforts and Joseph's efforts together, we have a team turnover of $5,000. That means I will go up to level 2, meaning any profit that Joseph is making or any direct that I have, whatever daily profits they're making, I can earn 15%. And this goes all the way down to level 10, where you have a team turnover of $10 million and you are earning 50% on the commissions of the direct members that you have sponsored. Now, speaking of level 10, we actually have some very, very exciting news, but I will mention that in just a couple of more slides from now. So let's go into a bit more detail because it actually gets a bit better. Now, I know you guys are asking, all right, you've just shown us how we can make money of the people that we've directly sponsored, but is there a way that we can make money from the people that they directly sponsor? And the answer is yes. But this is where we have our compression system in place that makes sure that this plan stays sustainable. So the business is not paying out more than what it's bringing in. And that is always the biggest concern for people, to make sure that the platform is sustainable. And that's why we have this compression level built in. So how does it work? Let's break it down for a second. Let's say I'm a level 10. Okay. I'm here, person A, I'm a level 10, right? Now, I decided to sponsor Joseph. Now, Joseph comes in here, and whatever Joseph is making from his personal trading, daily profits, I'm getting 50% of that. So if Joseph is making $100 a day, Joseph gets 50 and I get 50. Now, let's say Joseph has used the product and he's decided, you know what, this product is really cool. I've been making money from this. I want to share this with my family and friends. So Joseph will go ahead and decide to do that. And whoever he directly sponsors, he's going to earn 35% of their daily trading profits. Why? Because he's a level 6. But how do I benefit from this? And this is where we have our team bonus, that the compression plan, where it comes into place, because now I can earn the difference between my level and Joseph's level, which is 15%. So the remaining 15% from the daily profits that's generated from Joseph's team, I will get that 15%. Okay. So don't get it confused from the 50% that I'm making directly off Joseph's daily profits, but from his team, I can earn the difference. Now, if you have multiple people that you've directly sponsored and are doing the same thing, whatever level they're on, the difference between your level and their level, you will earn the percentage of. But what happens if you both hit the same level? Then you do not earn from them anymore. So it's, again, it's the truth. I know some people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth, and it's the only way we can keep the system sustainable. But if you're also wondering, okay, what if everyone here decides to hit level 10? Then what happens? Well, I have a solution for that as well, and we'll get into that in a moment. But we also have our partner program in place. Now, the partner program allows you to rank up within our company and achieve some very, very amazing rewards that we have in place. And for those of you that were at the launch event in Dubai, a lot of you guys received these rewards. We're talking iPhones, MacBooks. We even saw Rolex, and a car was given away. And very soon now, another car will be given away too. But how do you actually hit these ranks? And it's very important that you understand. So the team turnover part stays in place, but the additional requirement is your personal deposit. So your personal deposit also needs to increase for you to achieve these ranks. Okay. Now, with the ranks, there's also one final important thing that you guys need to know, is that only 50% of your volume will count from your strongest line. So if I sponsor Joseph, for example, and Joseph brings in $1 million, only $500,000 of that will count towards my rank, meaning that at least I need to have a minimum of 2 legs in order for me to make these ranks and also be able to earn these awesome rewards. And by the way, the increasing of your personal deposit, just think about what that does for you as a team leader as well, because if your team is increasing their personal deposits, that means they're earning more profits, and that means that you're earning more commission as well. Now, one last thing I want to mention before we do move on, guys, is that today we have had some amazing news come into the company. We officially got our first rank 10 in the business. Now, this individual, his name is Dwayne. He is only 24 years old, guys. 24 years old, and he has achieved this position of rank 10. It was made official as of today. So we will be celebrating Dwayne's success, throughout these next coming weeks and months. And it's absolutely phenomenal to see that someone at his age has been able to put in all of this hard work and all of this effort to get to rank 10. So Dwayne, if you're on this call, I think you are, because I saw your name earlier, a massive, massive congratulations to you, my brother. And you are an inspiration to a lot of people on this call. And guys, really, really use that as an inspiration, because if Dwayne can do it, I'm sure he will tell you guys as well that you can do it also. And this is just the beginning. He is the first rank 10. We want to have many more rank 10s in the business. So once again, congratulations to you, Dwayne. Guys, even in the chat, make sure you're giving Dwayne a shout out, because he 100% deserves this. So so as I mentioned, with the rewards that you guys are seeing, you will be able to get these rewards in the live international events that we will be doing throughout the entire year. So that's going to be awesome to see. Now, going back to the point that I made earlier, when people ask, oh, what if everyone hits rank 10? What happens then? Well, when you hit rank 10, that's when you are added into the pool bonus. So the pool bonus is very simple. This is where you get to earn of the company's profits that they are earning from a daily basis. So for example, let's say the company has made $1 million in profit today. That means 5% of that, which is $50,000, is allocated to this pool bonus, meaning whoever is in the pool bonus, whether it's one person, he will take the entire 50,000, or if it's 3 people, like in the example, they will split $16,666 each. So that's the advantage of the pool bonus, because this comes out the company's profits and overheads to allow you to make sure that you are continuously earning money as well. And by the time you hit rank 10, I'm sure Dwayne will tell you, your pockets will be looking very, very healthy. So you do not need to worry. But this is an exciting opportunity for you to know that when you hit rank 10, there is more for you waiting as well. Now, last but not least, just before we wrap up the call, guys, let's talk a little bit about trust and transparency. So in the beginning of the slides, I mentioned to you guys, the broker, this company, Skainet Systems, is a product of Cermak LLC. Now, Cermak LLC was created in 2023, and it has an international brokerage and clearing house license. So what this simply means is that this license allows us to offer Forex trading deals for our clients, and including the trading of CFDs, which is what we are doing. Now, the purpose of this license is not just to pay paper that we put onto the screen. This purpose of this license is that, this license allows us to actually share the product and also shows that we have got the right compliance and the right, license in order for us to continue. We're not just doing this without the proper infrastructure or without following the proper requirements as well. And another thing that people say to me, oh, this is an offshore license. Why didn't you get one with the FCA, for example, in the UK? I'll give you guys an example why. In the FCA, for example, just to get an appointment with them in the UK, it will take you up to a year just to get the appointment, let alone getting the license. That's a few year process at least. But when you have a product like what we have, when you know you have something that is delivering results and you want to get it out there as soon as possible, that's why we got this offshore license here, because it does the same thing as a license that you can get from the FCA or from the UK or whatever you want to call it. It does the same thing. It gives us the opportunity to share our product with our members. And also, as I mentioned before, the MyFX book, when you're talking about transparency, before you do anything, right, I advise everyone to do their own due diligence. Go to our MyFX book, check out our product, see our bots, and see what they've been doing from day one till now. Okay, you guys will be able to see exactly the performances that we've got, wins, losses, everything is very transparent, and you cannot mess with those results. You cannot make them look good because it's connected to live market data, so you cannot alter that in any way, shape, or form. And in regards to the MT5, I've already mentioned that as well. With you guys earlier when I talked about how difficult it is to be on MT5 today, and having the license is not an easy thing to do. So guys, essentially to wrap up the call, what we're doing today and what we're showing you today, guys, is a piece of technology that has been working very, very well for us and the people inside of this community, and that we will highly, highly recommend that, you guys look at it, study it, understand it, do your own due diligence, and then, decide to move forward. But always remember that there is an element of risk with trading, like I've mentioned in the beginning, but make sure you consider all of what you've seen today in your final decision as well. Now, one more thing I just want to very quickly address, because someone asked me to answer this question, because we're not going to go through a full Q&A today. We'll actually be doing a detailed Q&A session soon. It's great to see Dwayne getting the love that he deserves. Congratulations, Dwayne. Awesome. So yeah, guys, one thing, someone asked, why is it that the percentages of the profits are going down when when there's more money coming into the company? And let me give you guys an example of why this is the case. Because as more money comes into the product, as more money comes into the platform, right, our priority and our number one priority will always be to protect the funds of clients. We do not want to take any extra risk. In the beginning, when we started the platform, the reason why our results were higher was because we had less money in the company. It's not saying that we were taking additional risk, but we will manage the risk management in comparison to the money that we had in the business. Now that the company is growing very, very fast and more people are getting involved, the reason why the profits are decreasing slightly, it's not like there's been a drastic drop off. It's just been a slight decrease in the profits, because again, we are managing everyone's expectations, but we're also managing everyone's funds. We want to make sure that we do not take any unnecessary risk to lose anyone's money. And I tell people this all the time, look, I'd rather make 5% for 5 years, right, 5% a month for 5 years, than make 20% for just 1 month, right? It's all about longevity, it's all about sustainability, which is why we are trading the way that we do. We're being extra safe, and especially in today's market conditions, it's very, very difficult. There is so much going on in the world here today that all of that is having an impact on the market. So we don't want to take any additional risk that is going to jeopardize our community and the trust that we have from you guys, because you decided to be a part of this platform, and that trust means more to us than anything else. And we want to protect that trust, and we also want to protect your funds as well. So I hope that answers the question in regards to why the profits have been decreasing steadily. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. And I'll give you an example, right? BlackRock, everyone knows who BlackRock is. They are the biggest. When you talk anything financial markets, they are the biggest. They have 11 trillion under management. 11 trillion BlackRock has under management, right? But they do on average, on annual returns for their entire product line, is 6 to 7% a year. Guys, that's what BlackRock gives you, and they have 11 trillion under management. Now, if we apply that same logic and think, oh, they have they have 11 trillion, they should be giving us 50% a day. Why don't they do that? The reason why they don't do that is because they know the more money you have, the more risk management you have to apply, the less risks you have to take, and the more effort you have to put into protecting the funds of the client. So that's why I hope that answers your question. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed the presentation. Let me just very quickly see if there are Anything else? And again, once massive congratulations to sorry, to Dwayne. Dwayne, it's really, really awesome to see you achieve the success that you have, my friend. Thank you for all of the that you've done. You guys will also, by the way, be able to see you'll be able to see in our Telegram group in just literally within the next hour or two some amazing new pictures from our Dubai event as well. So make sure you guys go and check that out too. So on that note, thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I will see you all next week with a new Zoom schedule, which is going to be posted in the Telegram today. So thank you guys very much. Take care and God bless you all. Bye bye. Thank you.